live. Today is Monday, November 3rd at approximately 12:30 EST. That makes it about 5:30 p.m. UTC for our Euros across the pond. What's up, Marty? They don't like the coins.
Bloody
coins. Nasty work, dude. We
bloody
were at
coin, why are you going down?
3,900 yesterday, dude. Just a few sweet hours ago. Futures opened and absolutely just sent us to the shadow round.
Straight to Hades.
Let me share
Straight
this
to Hades
around.
for everyone.
Price has not seen since 1010.
So why is
Mhm.
this? I guess there's now there's a change in expected rate cut for December. That's got everyone's panties in a bunch.
Yeah, last week was a 94% chance, 94.4 that we're going to get a cut. And now it's like a 67% chance that we get a cut. So Powell came out
In December.
last week. Yeah, in December. Yeah, Powell, so it's like 30 something days away, 36, 37 days away. Powell came out last
Mhm.
week and said that a rate cut is not 100% sure. But he always says shit like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
he and if they don't have fresh data to work on, right? If they don't have new information, of course he's just going to talk like kind of neutral, like it was negative, definitely negative, but more neutral. He's not saying it's 100%. It's we go off the data that we have, but if they don't have the data, you're in this weird predicament.
Yeah.
Maybe it is 100%, but he thinks that it makes him sound smarter and more cautious.
Ooh. No, somebody just what did he say? The Fed's Daily said open mind on December. They need to make the decision that balances risks. So, there's a lot on the table. You have this weird labor market issue. You have low hiring, and then you have some cuts, some job cuts. You have the U.S.
$100 million hack.
Yeah,
Crypto.
we could talk about that too. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while since we had a
months.
hack, but a couple days feels like years. But what happened with the balancer? For people who don't know.
I didn't read the details, but like 110 million hacked from V2 stable pools, I think. And some of that liquidity is used by Aave, so I don't know how impacted. I don't know if
Minus
anyone
11%
on Aave is
so
impacted. I don't know how.
They lost 10% in their token value.
Yeah, like it went from 280 on 1010 went from 280 to 80. And then back up to 217. So we're still lower than we're not lower than the wick, but we're lower of like the body of the candles on the hourly for 1010 on most coins. I think even Sol, dude, I took Sol off my watch list. I couldn't bear to look at it again.
Yeah. 170. Yeah, it's below the wick. What?
Yeah.
What?
I think it wicked real bad on Bybit. Bybit wicked to like 140 something, 145 if I remember, 147, something like that. But it's not looking that good, dude. I think you had it right, Denton.
What did I say?
You were saying the genius doesn't even know what he said. What is it? The lion doesn't what is it?
The lion doesn't care what he said in the past.
Yeah, exactly. The lion doesn't consider what is already said. About the bitcoins in other currencies, about how pretty shit and how they were never hitting like all-time highs against multiple other currencies.
Like the charts speak a very different language if you chart Bitcoin against like the euro or the Swiss franc or any other currency, really.
Yeah, and that was like the top. I think it was like
120K
USD or something.
Yeah.
Damn! If only we would have listened to our little agent.
The little lion.
It's hold on, yeah, it's like it went like very, very slightly above January Bitcoin in euro, like 1K above.
Barely. Yeah, barely. Yeah. but still like 107 euro.
Yep.
Not great.
And
I mean, even BNB
ETH,
is rinsed.
ETH did go higher, but not higher than 2021.
In Turkish lira, it went higher.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Zimbabwe
Turkish,
dollars and Turkish lira.
Argentinian peso or whatever, and
Mhm.
the countries that are collapsing or the currencies like collapsing.
All of these things ETH saw new highs in.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin too.
struggled.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, not looking great. Could be, the last little shakeout. We're still at the bottom of this range, like, I don't know, call it 3,700, 3,670, 3,680. We're pretty much there. Could be the final little push. And, all it takes is like, oh yeah, we're fucking back. Watch the FedWatch tool. Oh, we're back. We're getting a cut. All it takes is one little speech, the market to think that we're getting a cut. And then, we start pricing in that future. What is concerning is if crypto is leading the opposite way and we're thinking like, oh, ha, 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 stocks are at all-time high, screw us, the coins are dead. But if the coins are actually front running what's to come, you have to look at it both sides. All it takes is, one OpenAI fucking deal to fall through. Or did you see his interview the other day where he was like, oh, well, we'll happily sell your shares to like hit one of his like major investors. He's like, we'll find a buyer for your shares if you don't believe in us. Like, two super psychopath like antics and wordage that he was using. Did you see that interview or no? I'll find a clip, like
No.
not for the Eden Show, but I'll send it privately. Yeah, he's like, oh, actually, he cuts off the investor guy, and the guy came back and said like, oh, we laughed about it later, and I'm like, yeah, but he just like clowned you on like a public interview, like on a live stream.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, one of their like major investors was like, he's like, oh, if you're actually, we're doing way more revenue than that. We're gonna hit these targets way faster, way higher, and not could never look at like the downside or talk about the downside. Like, okay, what if we don't get this, mega super AI that everybody thinks? What if you don't fill those earnings? Or like, they're not a public company, right? So they don't necessarily have earnings. But what if they don't fill the shoes? He could never look at it like, we might not. He was like, we're definitely filling the shoes. So
somebody didn't believe.
Talks a big mouth. That's Sam. And the greatest guy to ever do it. The lion doesn't concern himself with nonprofits. He only fucking does for-profits.
The lion doesn't concern himself with things he said in the past.
I should tweet that.
That's a great one, dude. Post that. That's a great one. So yeah, all it takes is one little slip up in tech, and the whole market tumbles. But from what the NVIDIA guys saying, from what Sam is saying, from what all the big guys are saying, like it's not over, and they're still filling the shoes. NVIDIA is going to start popping up in. What was that?
What are they trying to raise at? 1 trillion?
Yeah.
Bro.
For a private company is fucking insane. It's not like let the market talk and short sellers get rinsed and the thing has a fair market value and the market puts a price on it. They are the market, right? So, but we're still in a good position. All it takes is like for NVIDIA to be able to sell chips to China again, like just a little shift and we could just be full on bull market back again. 10% days on NVIDIA and stuff, which we hope and pray for. They're going pretty big on South Korea. They're going to build a lot of plants and a lot of manufacturing of NVIDIA chips are going to come out of South Korea.
Is that what they announced?
Yeah. So I think it's SK Holdings is a Korean stock that they're partnering with. I think you can only trade it on the Korean ticker. And then the oh Jesus, it's a hard drive company. I'll pull it, but yeah, they're long Korea. It's probably because of this China Taiwan tensions. You know, they can only build so many chips in the States. They can only have so many factories, but if they can already just move the out of Taiwan, that's a start. You know, we're seeing some military escalations in Venezuela. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some stuff with the good old Taiwan.
Good old Taiwanese market coming over
Well,
here
it's
to
funny
America.
because it is technically China, just like Hong Kong, right? It's technically China, but you know, it's a free market experiment. Let's call it.
Sounds like you got a problem with China.
That's what it says. Just a little island, little Taiwan. They're diversifying. They're moving their plants. Taiwanese Semiconductor Co. and all the other big players are moving their plants globally. They're not just all in Taiwan. You know, the world isn't that dumb. The world's diversifying for sure.
Sometimes it's dumb.
Sometimes.
They're temporarily dumb.
What else do we got? Balancer. The coins are going to zero. Tech is at all-time high. I feel like it's the same story for the past few months.
Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever changes. Only prices go down.
Yeah, nothing changes. But all you need is a 10% fucking day. We get those, you know, very frequently. And oh, ETH is so back, 4K, done. You know, run it back up. It just sucks when we're going $300-$400 in the wrong way.
What's gold at? Is gold still holding near 4?
Four, solid 4 stablecoin.
Nice. Daddy likey. What's MicroStrategy doing right now? How's it
Dude,
profit?
Sailor is. What's the other one doing?
Let me look this up.
Bitmine, BMNR.
MicroStrategy profit slide to 2.8 billion at a Q3 earnings slump,
Mm.
and NAV premiums narrowing.
Well, his entry's like 60 or 70K, 70s. I think it's 70s.
6-7.
Mid 70s.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you start getting around 70s, brace for impact. You have more things to worry about. And Bitmine, BMNR, down to their entry is like 4,100 or something.
And they're down.
Bad. Yeah, they're down bad.
You need to take.
But you know, you raise, you hold, you get your fee. Yeah, if it goes up, you're happy. Check back. If it's 5K, he's a genius. If it's under 4K, he's an idiot, right? It's just depends. You know, the line doesn't care about the price of ETH.
The line
doesn't worry.
concern himself with treasury holdings of the past.
Doesn't care about that. You know, so something to watch too. Like if we had the, it wasn't that they were selling. They were selling, right? They were selling to do stock buybacks to bring the NAV up. They were like under NAV or something. Not Bitmine, but another one of these DATs. So you know, you have another thing like if all these DATs just start fucking capitulating, like how bad is that for the coins? Both Bitcoin and ETH, right? If they start capitulating, not a good start.
No.
He's at a loss now, right, Tom Lee?
Oh yeah, he's mega loss.
Tommy Lee?
Yeah.
Our
I think
boy
he's like
Sergey?
4,100, 4,200. Why didn't anybody do that fucking when it was $1,000? You know, like, oh, we're raising billions at 1,500 ETH, and you know now we're up 3-4x. You know, he could have been a genius trader, but let's raise at the top.
Where was the Ansem of Ethereum?
We
on
needed
Wall
him.
Street?
Was anyone bull posting at that time in April?
No, I think it was just fucking over.
That
That was
so
like seriously.
over. That was so
Yeah.
bad.
There wasn't one bull in the fucking room. It was just over. And you had a lot of you had a huge crypto treasury management company that just stopped supporting ETH right at the bottom. They probably, lost their shorts on that fucking on the couple weeks. And then just stopped supporting ETH. They're like, "Oh, we're only doing Bitcoin now."
I remember that. It was like right at the bottom too.
Yeah, it was like peak of bottom. What else we got coming this week? Anything big? Anything new?
Cayenne, baby.
When?
Cayenne.
I need it. Hey, dude, we need to leak the alpha. When?
So soon.
He said so soon.
It's double soon.
Monday.
Monday?
I think that makes the most
Next
sense,
month.
to be honest. Give everyone a week. Give us a week to yell about it.
Yeah, you don't want to launch on a Friday or whatever, or midweek. You want to keep it active through the trading week. Big week, dude. Everybody's been waiting. We need to, Denton pointed it out, but we need to do some more education that Cayenne is not just a new perps exchange. So if you're listening and you think that Cayenne is just a new perp dex meta, that's not the case.
Not like the other girls.
Yeah, we're different.
not
Built
like the other
different.
girls.
We don't have bolt-ons, it's different. It's an options first exchange. There are perps, but perps are probably best to hedge, not trade directionally, though you can trade directionally. And you'll have everything from RFQ to a strategy builder and deep liquidity with that portfolio margin. That's what I've been hounding and pounding my fists on the table for a year or two. We needed PM to scale.
And now we're
Most
here.
important.
It was a battle to get PM, dude, but we got it.
Yeah, no kidding.
The fellas built it.
We got the prime minister.
The PM of options.
Marty is the PM of options.
I'll put that in my bio, dude. PM of
Prime
options.
Minister of options.
Which options? All of them.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting a nice little bounce here, dude. We're up like $100 off the lows on ETH. See if we can continue.
The bottom of the after the nuke, it bounced and then went down, so it's touching that bottom. You see that?
Is that the bottom? Are we calling it?
It's like, why are you why are you not going up? Like, you're just being sussy. Just go past.
We need
this
some
range.
price predictions for Wednesday. 2 days. We need some price predictions.
Higher.
Higher. I don't know 4K, but let's pray it's higher than 36. Denton?
I'll break even at 4K.
So higher or lower?
Lower.
Fuck.
They won't let me out.
2 higher, 1 lower.
They won't let me get out.
Trap Denton.
Trap Denton.
What else we got for
trapping in Japan, Denton?
What else we got for the week?
Nothing.
Mega ETH allocations are being decided and refunded for people.
Did you get your your monad claiming?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Set
I got
your
like
address.
$400 or something.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for my $300 stimmy.
Yeah.
Hey,
what should I
if
buy?
there's enough $300 stimmies, we can make the world go round.
We can order 2 Uber Eats orders.
We could pool together to buy lotto tickets.
Ooh, you probably have a better chance just fucking putting it on black and doubling it.
We could put it together and then put it on black and double it.
Yeah,
Imagine.
Yeah.
That's infinite money.
we can go play some craps and run it up. You know the FedEx story?
No, tell me.
What happened?
They had like 20 G's left or something. The guy fucking flew to Vegas with the 20 G's and gambled their way out. True story, dude. True story. He gambled their way out, to pay the next bill or whatever it was.
Imagine
Desperate
doing
times
that.
equals desperate measures. FedEx.
Imagine the feeling.
Everybody knows that there's a triangle in the FedEx logo, right? I saw some stupid thing on the internet like, oh, I didn't know there's an arrow in the FedEx logo. I'm like, that's literally the whole fucking point of the logo.
Yeah.
So if you learn anything from that story, keep gambling.
Never stop gambling.
Never stop gambling. Oh, and I'm not a baseball guy, but you couldn't let the Blue Jays win. The Blue Jays aren't even from America, dude. Baseball's from America. You can't have a Canadian
Imagine.
team win the World Series, so they rigged the games and let the Dodgers win.
Dude, a lot of alts are down like 10%, 12%.
A lot of vaults, is that what you said?
Alts. Yeah, altcoins. This is after a bounce. This is
Yeah, they
not-
just don't bounce. That's the thing. They're
Yeah.
just not bounce. Nothing is bouncing like as strong. Okay, cool. It's down 10%, and then fucking 10 minutes later, it's up 20%, and it's right back where it was before the nuke. We're just not getting that follow through on any of these bounces, and it's not just today. It's like
they're like down 20% from yesterday. Like a lot of alts.
Yeah,
Like
Just
top
hasn't-
100. Yeah,
hasn't
top
just
100 on
rebounded.
CoinGecko is not even.
I mean,
it's
like
over.
even the big stuff like Aave is just, it's
Fucking
sure
over.
it's up. Yeah, it's up fucking $10 on the lows or whatever.
Except
but-
for Dash and Zcash.
oh god, that's how you know it's fucking over.
Yeah, good
Someone
job
doesn't
to
believe in privacy.
Zcash bulls. Good job, guys.
Somebody's not a privacy preservationist.
Monero. I still got Monero. And undisclosed amount.
$12.
Yep.
Yeah, clearly $12. Please.
But October was a meme. Sorry to say. Now we have November.
All right. The real secret is going all in next October because there's no way there's going to be 2 red Octobers in
I
a
know
row.
Ping doesn't know, but I need to know.
Yeah. We know he doesn't know, but we gotta know.
I'd like
Next
to know.
October is when the real wealth will be made.
Yeah. Ping meant 2026. He didn't put a year.
Survive to next October.
Okay, but he did call 1010. I will say that.
Yeah.
He
How do
did.
you-
Well, he still has a few more days. I think November 5th. Still got a few more days.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days. 2 days.
Hey, wait, that's the same day Mega ETH refunds. So all that $1 billion will be injected into the market. It works
Easy.
out.
Easy. Follow for more tips.
It works out.
I gotta jump here pretty soon. I got another call in now. We got Kion launching. The crystals are launching. I'm not supposed to say, but more crystals are probably better for you. Come trade on the test net. It's free. It's free, and you get real prizes. So that's a bonus. How long is it then? Did we announce how long it was going to be?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
2
Split
epochs.
into 2 epochs.
I think you want to be part of both epochs, but that's just me.
You may
That's
want
right.
to be.
You may want to be.
Let me see here.
Alrighty, fellas. We'll see you on Wednesday. We got the Ostium people on Wednesday. Not sure if it's going to be live or recorded, but we'll get that out when that episode comes out. So we'll be talking shop with the Ostium fellas and gals, I guess, a lady.
Don't mind me and my $195 million.
Dude, stocks keep going up, indices keep going up, and we just keep getting cucked over and over and over again.
Dude, can I have $1 million?
Yeah, I got you.
I need to swing the minute chart on ETH.
Market orders. So that guy, the Garrett guy, he's like a fund manager or a client asset manager, whatever you want to call him. He just like market ordered 5,000 ETH and 350 Bitcoin. He did not care. He was like, I'm getting filled. His entries are pretty good too. 35.75 on ETH and 106 on Bitcoin.
Wow.
Follow for more tips. Deposit 20 million, market order, come back, profit. Quick and easy.
Quick and easy.
All right, fellas, we'll see you on Wednesday. I got to jump.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Peace.